Aloha and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
And I have to say it, Merry Christmas.
I can't believe it.
It still feels like it's January 2022. I can't believe it's December 2022.
Turning into 2023.
I know. It's like next month is next year. How can that be? But we hope you're staying safe and you're enjoying friends and family around this holiday. I know we're, cautiously optimistic that we're not going to catch anything. So we're very, careful, exactly. But we just hope you're having a good time and enjoying your friends and family.
Well, and we've been hearing from a lot of you saying you're traveling or you just got back or you're about to head out. And some of you are very, very smart. You're ordering with us, having it sent in advance. And so you just arrive and then hand out your gifts.
That's right. A lot of you are ordering and having it sent to the mainland.
Yes.
Or to the outer islands. And we offer free shipping. So this is great. Now we're featuring our more popular things and new things. And one of the things that I really loved when I saw this item is the Vi Raindrop Pendant.
Yes.
And it's very modern, but that pendant you see on screen is a solid piece of silver.
Wow.
Yeah, so you could either get it in 14 karat gold plating, or you can get it with that silver finish. So we have two that you can get.
Well, it's simple, it's elegant, and I think it just is something that's subtle elegance, So it's something that you can wear casually, but you can also be wearing to your gatherings, parties, any kind of get together. A lot of you haven't seen friends or family in some time now, so there's a lot of excitement in the air about getting together again.
Yeah, you want to look your best.
Right.
And that whole symbol of water is life,
Gives
our
life.
umbrellas, water brings life from the clouds. So that whole symbolism and meaning behind water and how important it is, not only to us here on the islands, but all around the world.
Yeah.
But, it just is... It condenses it into that one simple pendant. And because it's so simple and has that mirrored finish, it really reflects the light nicely. That's what I like about it.
Well, it's funny because I don't know if any of you can relate to this, but growing up, I just loved the rain. And so whenever I would get into a conversation with people about the rain, I would always say, I love when it rains. Everything feels fresh and clean and, it just feels like a new beginning.
Hey, when it rains, I don't have to water the grass. That's what I like.
No, but there's a lot of people I've met, here and abroad that don't really like the rain
Yeah,
right?
when they arrive, they're like, oh, it's raining.
I know,
or when they're
like,
flying out, it's raining.
It's fortunate. It's good luck that it rains. So
it was funny when I first moved here too. You said, "Watch." We were out at the beach, and Lori's like, "Watch, all the tourists are gonna leave when it starts raining." And she's just sitting there, starting to rain. She's just sitting there, and I'm looking around. Everybody's packing up. 5 minutes later, after they leave, the sun comes out, and we're back to where we were.
But you see all the locals on the beach just doing their thing and eating and just going in the water because you're going to get wet
in a
anyway.
Downpour. Yeah,
but
exactly.
It's just a few minutes and then it clears up, right?
You're already wet anyway. Why not go into the water?
Right.
But back to our pendant. The pendant, as I said, is a beautiful modern interpretation of a water droplet or a raindrop. And you could get it in two colors. You can see on the screen we have the silver tone. Now, as I said, this is 0.925 solid silver. So you'll feel a little bit of weight, but it's still very comfortable. You probably won't even notice it.
Yeah, I don't feel it.
Right.
It's just, I know it looks nice.
And this
feels nice.
Well, it feels like a little ornament if you're going to be at a new party. This is great for any age. I think it's any age, younger or older will
Well, it's an adjustable chain.
That's right.
So you can make it shorter. And a lot of you who have been calling in have been saying that you yourself are quite petite. So you like that option of being able to shorten the chain if you want to wear it more like a choker, or if you're wearing a collared dress or shirt and then you want it to show right in that V neckline, you can shorten it up. Or if, let's say, someone's wearing a turtleneck, or you're wearing, a more high neck collar, then you may want to wear it a little longer. So I really enjoy having that option. And then, of course, a lot of you are layering your necklaces. So it's nice to be able to make it a different height.
Yeah, this will look nice with that. And because it's so simple, it will go with pretty much everything that we've had on Showcase Hawaii. The Plumeria designs, the scroll design. It's just that nice, simple little accent that you could add, as Lori said, to a layered necklace or to match your earrings, something like that.
Right. Well, I think it's nice to have the option. Some days you feel like a lot of bling and you want to, bust out your really heavier jewelry. And then sometimes you just want a little something that's just, an adornment. I feel like this is something where someone will notice you more than the jewelry. They're just going to notice and think that, oh, you look so nice. And, it's just a very elegant piece that you can add to your collection.
Now you can see on the screen, it's only about a half an inch. It's just a little under a half an inch. And it's not one of those things where it's this,
overwhelming.
Overwhelming or showcase. So that's where I would think that if you're a grandmother and you're thinking, would my granddaughter like that? If they're surfers or if they love the water, I think they're going to love something like this. As Lori was saying, it's adjustable. So it doesn't matter what size they are, because you could adjust it either smaller or larger. And you can see, again, it's 0.925 sterling silver, but that adjustable chain, I believe it adjusts up to 2 inches.
Yes.
Which is nice.
Yes. And it has this really brilliant finish that just catches your eye. But again, it's a very subtle elegance. I also like the way the pendant can glide and move along the chain. So a lot of you who are animated and, talk with your hands and you move, it just kind of moves with you. But I think what Wayne was saying earlier, it has a nice weight where it feels expensive, but it's not where it really, I don't notice it. So it's just very nice.
Now Lori had to do a quick change. It was in the blink of your eye. This is our Miley lei necklace. We've been featuring a lot of Miley designs because Miley,
it's for the royals.
Exactly. I was trying to put it in a neat way. It is for the royals. So you're going to feel like royalty when you're wearing this. This is a choker style, which is a shorter style. It does have an extension chain, so you'll be able to adjust it. But we were able to get it in 3 colors. Now, if you bought the Miley, Royal Miley necklace, or no, it was bracelets last month, and you were able to get in one of those great deals, and we do have a few left. This is going to look beautiful with it. Now, this is super affordable too. It's titanium steel. You have your choice of what you see on the screen is the rose gold, or silver.
Nice.
And it's very lightweight. You can attest to that. It's comfortable. It's only about a little less than a 1/4 inch wide.
Yeah, so, I'm shocked at the price because it looks much more
very
expensive.
Blingy. Yeah.
And the thing about Miley is, Miley, we always have Miley around on special occasions, right? Weddings, anniversaries, graduations. So you want to have it around you. It just feels elegant.
Now, I want to point out, it's the perfect size to wrap around your wrist that you're seeing.
Nice.
So you can, it will double as a bracelet, but I think that the necklace is very stunning when you're wearing it.
Well, that's a nice option because at this price you could get 2, and then you could wrap it around your.
I didn't think of that.
Yes, you have a necklace and a bracelet
matching
together, right?
Yeah, a set. Or you could, if you have 2 sisters, you could get them the same color, but then they might want to wear it two different ways. You could also get one in one color, one in the other. You know how it works, basically. We have a lot of people. We have a customer that has 6 sisters and another one that has, I think, 10 sisters.
Right.
I could not imagine that. I had 4 brothers, and that was torture. But maybe 10 sisters would be better. My mom had 10 sisters, and they were all very nice. So.
I guess it all depends on family dynamics.
Exactly.
And speaking of which, I'm sure you all are experiencing that during the holidays. It's like a good thing,
Yes.
and then it's like,
yeah,
a
it's
little
more
challenging.
like, in fact,
It's
Lori
a little challenging.
Lori and I were talking about this. As we're getting older, we're finding that we're trying to weed out all the
Well, you can't say family.
no, the bad dynamics. So we're moving to a more peaceful Zen kind of experience.
Yeah, okay. You won't want to miss out on our 6mm beautiful Hawaiian scroll bracelets. These are just so stunning. You're gonna want one or several in your collection.
Now we've featured the 4mm, we featured the 10mm. Do you want to talk about a sweet spot? The 6mm is the perfect sweet spot between the 4 and the 10, obviously.
I think it's enough to where you notice it, you see it, but it's not too much. And there's been this trend towards minimalism, simplifying your life.
I thought you were going to say there's this trend towards people stealing the bracelet off your wrist, going in your home through your window and taking all your heirloom bracelets.
Don't say that, although some people have told us that has happened. No.
We have gotten so many calls. So this is the perfect solution to you being able to wear something that looks very elegant, that's subtle, so you could wear it to Vegas and you won't look like a big spender.
So a lot of you are traveling and saying you want to have some beautiful jewelry to wear, but you don't want to have to worry about losing it.
Right.
And many of you will say, oh, I forgot it next to the sink. I was washing my hands and I took it off, or, for whatever reason you took it off and you leave it in the hotel room, So it's just, you want to have something that makes you feel good, that you look good, and you can have fun with, but if something were to happen, it's not so much that, it's not like you couldn't get another one.
In fact, we have a buy 2 special. So if you do the buy 2 special, you can have another one.
Well, you know what's funny about that? And we always say Hawaii people are so generous, right? It's the only place I know where you'll just invite someone to come over and eat. But it's the same thing with jewelry. So many people are saying, I'm wearing it, someone admired it, and then I gave it to them.
Yes.
So get 2, and then you can just give one to someone.
Let's make it easy on everybody. Now, you could log on to www.showcasehawaii.tv or give us a call at 888-965-7467.
Or 888-892-3337. Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016.
Okay, I say every year that we bring back our most populars.
Yes.
And every year I try and give you the best deal on these bracelets because every year we're gaining more and more viewers and they don't know about. Now, this is normally $39.99 throughout the year. There no questions.
Yes.
Sometimes it's $36.
Right.
But during Christmas, I like to be generous.
Okay. You probably are going to be adjusting your screen and taking photos of your screen to make sure that we honor this price because you can't believe that it's such a great price.
Can I just point out, there is on your remote control, there is a pause button, a fast forward, and a rewind button. If you didn't know, if you just pause it, you can actually come back and watch us all day long.
You can write it down or you take a photo with your phone.
A lot of people say, you just came on, I didn't see what you featured. Hit the rewind button and you're able to see what we were featuring right before what you're seeing now. But these are our super popular. you get a set of 3
Don't forget you
hibiscus
get
bangles.
a matching bag.
Yes, it comes with a matching bag, which you could gift out. Lori and I have talked about this at length, how we carry these around with us and we gift them to people that do nice things.
So these are our own design. You won't find them anywhere else. It's our exclusive magnetic extenders. So for those of you who in the past would tell us that the bracelets were just a little bit tight, right?
Yes.
And don't forget, they're easy to put on because they've got this hinge clasp, and they just have a magnetic closure, so you can put it on by yourself, which is a bonus feature.
And the extension is magnetic too, so it
Right.
just kind of
Very clever.
snaps in there with the magnets, and you're able to add on about another inch to
Yes.
the bracelet, which people love because, as Lori said, sometimes they're a little too snug and you just need a little bit. So that little bit is a basket weave or a lauhala design on there. These
which
are
gives it a whole new look.
yeah, they're 18 karat gold plated, which is nice. So it's gonna stay all blingy and beautiful. But
So-
they're are very popular. These are very popular.
These are bestsellers, but I really want to point out that we have had people, especially surprisingly men, who have called to say they've seen similar designs, not our design, but a similar type of bracelet sold in stores for $45 each.
I know, it's crazy.
So they were blown away and ordered a dozen at a time because they wanted to give them away as gifts. So these are selling like hotcakes. They are in limited quantities, so you want to make sure that you place your order. And it's just a great gift, like Wayne was saying. It's great to have if you're traveling or just kind of a standby. A lot of, especially men, again, tell us they keep it by their front door. And then on their way out, they grab some, or if someone comes over unexpectedly, they have something for them. And you know how it is with gatherings. You just always seem to forget someone.
Now, this is special for only December.
Yes.
So we'll feature them until we sell out. The certain colors we're low on. We try and get all the colors every year. We're trying to keep the price down. You know what's going on now. Everything's more expensive. So make sure that you get in on this special because you do get 3 and you do get free shipping.
I'm glad you said that because someone's going to call and say, so $24.99 for one,
Right.
which would be reasonable and still a
Right.
great deal.
Exactly.
But you do get to pick 3 bracelets, and it is free shipping, and it comes in a matching bag.
This is our gift to you. If I look a little tired, it's because somebody made me stay up late watching Korean dramas. And
K-dramas.
I have to say, they are good.
You know,
I mean, these are not your typical shows like you used to think of a Korean drama where they're kind of like a Hallmark version of a Korean drama. These are set like now, and they're cutting edge, and the cinematography's good, and the storytelling is good, and I'm just like on the edge of my seat. So
And
if you
they're-
haven't had a chance, you got to see it.
I know, and it's meant to be watched maybe once a week,
Oh no.
but we just marathon it.
Yes. So she made me.
So,
And I was willing. Anyway, we have a new show for you. And today we're featuring a new item. It's our Plumeria Waterfall cubic zirconia dangle earrings. Lori's wearing them. They cascade down the side of your neck. And can you just talk about how comfortable they are?
you know, I really love these earrings, and every now and then there's just one that really just captures me for so many different reasons. And I think, you know, first off, it's a post earring, so it's very easy to wear, and then it holds securely, and then you've got this, as Wayne was describing, this cascade of plumerias, and it's very lightweight. You know, you can feel hardly anything when you're moving, but I know it looks good when you're moving and you see it. But it's just this very delicate earring that is really special. I think you'll have a lot of fun wearing it. It looks really good. And the cubic zirconia adds that bling factor that you really would like.
Well, the cubic zirconia is in each in the center of each plumeria.
Yes.
And as you go down, there's a larger plumeria, 6 millimeter on the top, then a 4 millimeter, another 4 millimeter, and at the bottom is another 6 millimeter. So it's a nice balance, and having the larger one at the bottom gives it a little weight to it. So, and it's not heavy to wear.
Right.
I just want to point
It's
that out.
very light.
But it shimmers, it's light, and it's a 2-inch drop from where the post back closure starts to the bottom of the earring.
And you would think 2 inches sounds long, but you can see it's really not that long. It's not where it's hitting your shoulder or anything, you know?
Well, this is a great item too because it matches all of our
Plumeria jewelry. We have so much Plumeria jewelry. I know a lot of you have your Plumeria collection that you've been adding pieces to. And a lot of you have been gifting others with Plumeria items. So this is something where you can surprise them with an addition. Of course, our gold-plated items are so popular. Everybody loves the gold plating. So this is where we have to remind you that we only have limited quantities. And so if you're thinking about your gift giving, even if it's to yourself, you want to definitely order as quickly as possible.
Well, as we get closer to the holidays, not only do you want to order as quickly as possible, the post office is getting overwhelmed with deliveries.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yep.
Because we're reminding especially a lot of our longtime customers who are used to getting their packages really fast. We want to have you right now allow at least a week for delivery to you. If it's going to the mainland, you know, definitely a week. As we move closer, like Wayne's saying, it's going to start taking a little longer to get to the mainland addresses that you want to send to. So you just want to make sure that you allow yourself some time. We've had so many men call, and it's exciting for us to see that they're treating themselves, they're thinking about because some of our customers, our men, have been purchasing gifts for the women in their lives for many years.
Yes.
And when they get excited, or when I see Wayne excited, I know we're onto something. And this is something that you can add to your stainless steel collection.
Now, this is something that I wanted to do something special for the guys because they've been supporting us throughout the years too. But a lot of guys, they don't like spending money on themselves. Right. Some of them want the gold, solid gold, but they're waiting for the price to come down. So I needed to give you a little in-between area. I wanted to give you something super affordable because this is gold-plated over stainless steel. I wanted to give you an affordable item that grandparents could buy for their grandkids because the grandkids are wanting something like this.
Right.
Moms could buy it for the dads because the dads want something like this, like as I was saying, in the 14 karat gold, but they're not willing to spend. And it's like with me, Lori will buy me something that's kind of expensive, and I'm thinking, you shouldn't have spent the money on it. It's nice, but I don't really need that. But this is something that they'll wear and they'll keep, which I really like.
And everybody's been loving the stainless steel because it's so easy to care for. You don't have to be so careful with it.
Right.
And it's very, very durable. What I'm excited about is we've been getting so many calls and requests for wider chains and longer chains.
Well, if this was in sterling silver or solid gold, this particular chain,
thousands of dollars.
It would be about $10,000. Right. Same with the Figaro. When you put this on, there's actually a weight to the stainless steel that it was unexpected for me because I thought, oh, it's going to be light and you're not going to be able to feel it. But there's a nice weight to it. It actually feels like a gold chain, which I love about it. And it's a higher quality stainless steel, which makes a difference. You want a higher quality stainless steel.
Yes.
We're including the fish hook. Now, the fish hook is gold plated over brass, so it's a little different, but it has that Laau wood inlay, and it's beautiful when you combine the two.
Right.
The nice thing about it is You can take off the fish hook and just wear the chain by itself if you only want to wear the chain.
Right.
The other nice thing about it is that the chains have a lobster claw clasp.
Yeah.
Our custom items are super popular.
Yes.
But we have to keep reiterating that we have these custom items available for you. They're very affordable. And I want to point out, we do have 14 karat gold, but the ones that we're featuring today are the 14 karat gold plated over sterling silver. And the reason why we're featuring them is because it's so affordable.
Yes. And it's not too early to start thinking if you have a special event coming up, whether it's a birthday or, something special, even the holidays, it's not too early to start thinking about it because it does take time to create these individual, one-of-a-kind pieces for you. This is our beautiful double Miley design that you're looking at.
Now,
it's stunning.
This particular one was created for a customer that wanted to give a gift, but that wanted something special. So we talked to the engravers, we got the name, and then he was saying, I could do the Miley, but I want to do, why don't we do it as a double Miley?
I think because this was a wider bracelet.
Exactly.
15 or 20 millimeter.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Now, this is not the $249 price. This was a special one that we had made.
But we're just showing you some varieties of different designs.
So you could go from our 6 millimeter, which is at the $249 price, all the way up to 20 millimeter, which if you call or you log on, you can see. There's a lot of add-ons. Because these are custom, it's hard to give you an exact price. But let's say, for instance, you got a 6 millimeter and you wanted a black or raised gold for the name, and you didn't want any engraving at all on the inside,
right?
Then it's going to be $249. So if you want to add engraving on the inside, it's just $15 more.
So this is a
$15.
good example of a simple design. You've got a straight edge. You see there's a flower, Plumeria flower, on either side of the name, and then you see that you've got that princess scroll design going around. And then this is a cutout design. You can see the edge is cut out instead of straight.
Yeah, a lot of people are confused on that.
Right.
So the cutout design actually follows the...
It's as though you were cutting out the shape of the flower.
Exactly. Well, we hope you were able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy, so log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.